Today, I'm going to show you what you can see in just 2 short days in the city stopover, Dubai. Starting with the UAE's first floating hotel, the world's tallest building, some affordable travel, traditional retail therapy, the world's largest shopping mall, Dubai's only rooftop revolving restaurant, and a spectacular water display, all in 2 days. Now, after landing in Dubai International, most people who visit like us do so for a short stopover before heading on to another country. So today, I'm going to show you what you can cram into just a few short days. We've chosen to stay in the heritage heart of the city, the Hyatt Regency in Deira. Situated on the Corniche, the waterfront promenade, it's just 15 minutes from the airport and comes with its own ice rink, plus it's walking distance from our first attraction, the Souk Market. From spices to perfume, the souks are legendary, and these traditional Arab markets are a great way to soak up the atmosphere and pick up a bargain. For centuries, world goods have been traded in these bustling districts. Authentic. And when in Dubai, well, you've got to try on the traditional outfit, the Kandora. Or brace yourself for a sensory journey with herbs and spices.
But it's named, the Arabic name, Chuchu Baba, and the English name, the menthol.
Chuchu Baba.
Yeah, it's
Vicks menthol.
It's menthol.
Or, of course, what Dubai's famous for. So in the gold souk in Deira, at any given time, there's supposedly 10 tons of gold. And it's everywhere. Along with silver, diamonds, precious metals, and stones. The world's heaviest gold ring, only in Dubai. And if you want to cross Dubai Creek, well, there's just one way to get around: by boat. So we've jumped on a Abra, which is 1 dirham, or about 20 pence, to take us to the other side of the port and head over to Port Rashid and hopefully get on the QE2. These motorised water taxis hold up to 20 people, and it's a great way to see the real Dubai. Well, we've just left the Gold Souk and crossed the river on a water taxi in Abra, which was, I think it was 1 dirham, 25p. Bargain. So we're on our way to find the QE2 where we've booked lunch. Easier said than done. We think it's down here somewhere, so fingers crossed we find it. Next on the list, the pinnacle of luxury and the world's greatest cruise ship, the QE2. From the early days of delivering mail across the Atlantic to the golden age of the passenger liner and even seeing service in the Falklands War, she's the last of the transatlantic liners, the sole survivor of a bygone age, and she's now a floating hotel in Port Rashid, our second attraction. Nearing the end of a huge restoration project, much of the ship has now been completed, and it's the perfect stop for lunch. The former outdoor pool on one deck is now a trendy bar. You can also take a tour and a trip back in time to discover her rich heritage and the history spanning over 5 decades. Starting with a midships lobby on 2 deck, originally the entrance to first-class passengers, before checking out the enclosed promenade and the Grand Lounge. So we're in the Grand Lounge, and all sorts of famous people have performed, from David Bowie to Elton John, even Aretha Franklin on that very stage. Mad. In fact, at one stage, it was the largest room at sea. Now, the QE2 also had its own casino. Have you got a spare 5p piece? Hard to imagine when these were last used. I mean, 20 years, 15 years? A 515-seater theatre, duty-free shopping, bars, plus fantastic accommodation, including this, a captain's room with balcony. Not to mention great views over Port Rashid. Well, after a pretty busy first day exploring some British heritage, and as the sun sets over the QE2, it's time to reflect on this, a legend of the seas, now over 50 years old. Day 2 starts with a trip on a metro, and this is by far the quickest method of travel, as opposed to a taxi down Sheikh Zayed Road, as we soon discovered. Palm Deira metro station is the nearest, just 500 metres from the hotel, and take the red line for the Dubai Mall. As always, if you're finding this vlog useful, feel free to hit that subscribe button and give this vlog a like. It really does mean a lot. Now, Dubai is known as one of the world's ultimate shopping destinations. So it's day 2 in Dubai. We're on our way to the Burj Khalifa, but 20 minutes into a taxi, rush hour was pretty crazy. So we abandoned that, caught the metro, which was 12 dirhams for 2 of us, and the metro took us straight to Dubai Mall, so a lot quicker than the taxi. So note to self, if you're travelling from Deira to Dubai Mall in rush hour, probably best to get on the metro. And it doesn't get much better than the world's largest mall. You'll find thousands of shops and plenty of well-known brands. Now, when it comes to retail therapy, I thought the Marina Bay Sands in Singapore was big, but the Dubai Mall is on another scale. It's huge. In fact, it's over 12 million square feet, or more than 50 football fields, and has loads of different world themes, including my personal favourite, the Cheesecake Factory. Now, it's no ordinary shopping centre. Inside, you'll find the world's largest indoor aquarium and an Olympic-sized ice skating rink. But the mall is also our point of entry to the Burj Khalifa. So next stop, we're heading to Dubai's most famous landmark, the Burj Khalifa, and somewhere up there, I think 148 floors. Wish us luck. At more than 160 stories, it's the tallest freestanding structure in the world, housing the tallest and the fastest elevator in the world, travelling 124 floors in just 1 minute. In fact, this attraction holds 6 different Guinness World Records. But by far the most impressive is the incredible view from at the top. So welcome to floor 148 of the tallest building in the world, the Burj Khalifa, 829 metres up. This place is ginormous. I mean, it dwarfs the Petronas Towers in KL, the CN Tower in Toronto, the Taipei 101, and the Eiffel Tower, that's down there somewhere, at 300 metres. Do you know, when they first built this place, they had to create a special mix of concrete so that it could be pumped 600 metres up and not set by the time it got to the top. However, if you don't want to spend the $145 or so, the observation deck on floor 125 is much cheaper. Next up on our 2-day visit is the spectacular Dubai Fountain. It shoots up huge water jets day and night to a range of different songs. There are plenty of spots to catch this half-hourly show, and my advice is to head to the Fountain Bridge, known as the Boardwalk, to get the best view. Last up, it's back to the hotel for dinner, and if you love a contemporary and sophisticated setting that serves, well, an international buffet of European, Middle Eastern, Asian and Japanese cuisine, then this is the best place to come. So for the final night in Dubai, we've come to Al Duwar, which is the only revolving rooftop restaurant anywhere in Dubai of the Hyatt Regency. Those views, well, they're pretty spectacular, and the food, well, that's just as good. Day or night, as well as the impressive food, there's also stunning views over Old Dubai and the creek. So what's your favourite Dubai attraction? Comment below and don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel.